By this point it should be fairly common knowledge that YouTube has a significant amount of nonsense piled into the mix. And while content can be a bit of a subjective term, I mean what's good for you may not be good for me. You may like something that I find appalling. I may like a video or genre that you can't stand. These are all acceptable opinions to have. It is my opinion that list channels are trash. If your YouTube channel makes frequent use of the word 10, top, verse, list, 5, or 15, then I'm sorry, but in my book you generate low effort content for the lowest common denominator. I get it, the content sells. People watch it. But let's face it, YouTube, much like Earth, is littered with low expectation mouth breathers. Some people may love top 10 videos, and that's fine. That's their right to love bottom of the barrel nonsense that takes little or no effort. It's their right to place more value on content that can be churned out at an astonishing rate, opposed to content which requires proper editing and creativity. Just like it's my right to take a big fat steamy on that kind of content. Cue ExtractHub. ExtractHub is a list channel, so right off the bat I hate them. But there are some other fouls here among the mix as well, such as trend chasing. If there's a YouTube channel that's making a lot of waves, getting a lot of attention, or blowing up for whatever reason, you can count on ExtractHub to swoop in and make some retarded top 10 format video on them. But one would be a little iffy when it comes to trend chasing, so naturally you can expect them to crap out a lot more than one. Now don't get me wrong, trend chasing is okay to a degree. I understand that it's part of the game. I think it's a shit part of a game, but it's part of the game nonetheless. But that doesn't mean you can't be civilized while chasing a trend for those oh so precious views. Next up is the 10-minute thing. It's been known for quite a while that videos which hit the 10-minute mark will get more ad revenue, or at least sort of. Well, okay, so basically, for those of you not in the know, if you're partnered and you're able to draw ad revenue from your content and your video passes the 10-minute mark, you're able to manually add advertisements into the video. For the most part, this has been known about for some time. It's still not fully understood within the community, so let me break it down real quick. Under 10 minutes, you can have bumper ads. These are ads that will either play before or after your video. Over 10 minutes and you can add mid-roll ads, which will play during the video. However, YouTube will never play an ad to any one individual user more than once every 10 minutes. If your video is 10 minutes long and you have a pre-roll, post-roll, and mid-roll placed in your video, you'll still only get one ad view. 2 if your video is a hair over 10 minutes and the viewer has not already been pummeled with ads from AdSense. So, when your video is 10 minutes long and your manually inserted ad placement looks like this, you're an idiot. You have 330,000 subscribers, and yet have no grasp on how the ad system works? This is pretty telling. Also, there's a checkbox when you upload where YouTube will look at your viewers and their activity and strategically place ads that are most likely to get the most views. One click of that button and you no longer have to litter your video with these little yellow specks of ignorance. And I'm not done yet on the 10-minute thing. If you have a video here and there that hits exactly the 10-minute mark, that's fine. If it organically lands at 10 minutes, great, whatever. But this is not organic. This is intentionally padding your lackluster content in order to make it hit the 10-minute mark so you can jam in mid-roll ads on the off chance that one of them might score you an extra half cent. This is what scum does. And PewDiePie, your ass is next. Multi-millionaire churning out 10-minute videos for mid-rolls? Come on. Jesus. And then we have clickbait. If your title is all caps, if you mislead in your title or mistag your video, and then you stick one of these oh so stereotypical thumbnails on it, then, well, you're doing the YouTube version of clickbait. Now, frankly, it's so common nowadays on YouTube that most people don't even see it as clickbait anymore. Nevertheless, fact remains, this is clickbait, and it's not even decent quality clickbait. Just like everything else on ExtractHub, it's low effort. Then we have the whole disabled likes thing. Now, this is a surefire sign that a channel is doing badly within its audience. If you see a channel with likes or comments disabled, and they're not something, business oriented like corporate training videos for use within the corporation or something like that, then they're probably getting some pretty bad reactions. Every ExtractHub video I looked at during my, quote, research phase has had its likes disabled, which tells me a lot of people didn't like the content. Not really criminal, I suppose, but it's telling nonetheless. Anyways, I'll stop rambling about reasons I hate the channel, and channels like it, and we'll take a look at the video that showed up on my suggested list and triggered me. 10 YouTubers who still work a normal job, H3H3 Jake Paul Ricegum. Now that's the title. Right off the bat, we have some violations here. Padded for the 10-minute mark? Check. Clickbait title? Check. Name dropping in the title and tags? Check. Lame clickbait thumbnail? And check. Now, let's start at the thumbnail. I've got a problem with this image. That picture of the dude on the right there, that's not Ethan from H3. It was a pic posted to the H3 Reddit. It was funny, but it really isn't him. And this is what I'm talking about with clickbait. For people that don't know of or keep up with Ethan's Reddit or Twitter, they probably won't know that that's not really him. They'll see the image and draw a conclusion. Here's another example of misleading your audience. Wording is important. Still would indicate they never stopped working their 9 to 5. Real would indicate that YouTube is not a real job. Well, taxes are paid, and those of us who don't churn out lame clickbait, low-effort nonsense really work hard to put out content. So be real damn careful how you refer to this medium. Just because you are a barely enough to get by kind of guy doesn't mean the rest of us are. There are some channels who still put effort into their work and sink a lot of hours per day into this.
Make sure you guys stick around to the end of the video to see if your favorite YouTuber is on this list. Guys, let's see if we can hit 500 likes on this video. Make sure you smash that freaking like button, or a T-Rex is going to come and eat your house. You don't want that to happen, so make sure you hit that like button.
Begging your viewers to watch the whole video? For watch time? Begging for likes? Okay, these are called call to action, when you remind your viewers to like and subscribe, and of course reminding is a polite term here. Ultimately, this is psychology, and it works. Not on everyone, but it does work. Also, as I've said in the past, begging for a like on your video before the viewer has actually seen the video? What the hell is wrong with you? We can't take a dump before we eat the cheeseburger. We have to process that shit first. Call to action psychology games go at the end of the video, not the beginning. But I guess then no one would actually see the call to action, would they? I doubt any of the videos on ExtractHub get the full watch time. Also, a T-Rex? Are you doing this too now? I mean, it was cute for a while when channels were making these silly jokes about like my crap or you'll prove you're not a moron or whatever. But it's just been played into the dirt. If you use this kind of joke in any way other than satire, you're a moron. It's not funny anymore, it's annoying. And now onto your list of YouTubers. I was tempted to take each one of these clips, break them apart, and talk about each one of them. But I decided not to. I mean, it would make for an incredibly long video, and ultimately the answer is exactly the same for each and every one of them. So here are the list of YouTubers that ExtractHub placed in the video titled 10 YouTubers Who Still Work a Real Job. Casey Neistat, Jacqueline Hill, Jesse Wellens, DJ Academics, Joey Salads, Steve-O. Really? Steve-O? He didn't have a real job before he even heard of YouTube. He was famous before he was ever on YouTube. Then H3H3, Jake Paul, because gotta get Jake Paul in there somehow, and Ricegum, fucking Ricegum, and then KSI. So there's the list. Would you like to know the connection between all these YouTubers? Well, you got it. They're not still working their normal jobs. Some of them have not worked normal jobs in years. In fact, I'm fairly sure Ricegum has never worked a normal job his entire life. When he started his career online by using bots to steal actual viewers from actual streamers, he was too young to get a real job. But anyhow, all of the people on ExtractHub's list here, and all of their normal jobs listed that they still work, are online media related. These are jobs that would not have been possible before the YouTuber in question made it on YouTube. They have these additional sources of income thanks to YouTube and their channel, not in spite of them. These are not jobs that took precedence over the content creation they were doing. It was in every single case jobs that became available thanks to their content creation. Okay, I'm done. I think I've said enough, and I think the kid's waking up. So remember, if you like this video, smash that fucking like button. If we can get 18 trillion likes, I will mail a random viewer $100,000. And if you don't subscribe to my channel right now, your junk will shrivel up and fall off. Alright? Peace, fuckers.
Hey, this is Jesus, up in heaven. Just wanted to pop in and remind you to subscribe to Derp's channel. Well, What are you waiting for? Do it. Jesus out.